Have you ever noticed how your Wi-Fi signal drops the moment you walk into another room? It's not your imagination, walls really do weaken wireless signals, and the reason lies in physics and materials science. Let's break it down. Wi-Fi signals are made of electromagnetic waves, similar to light or radio waves. These waves travel through the air easily, but when they hit a solid object, like a wall, part of their energy gets absorbed, reflected, or scattered. Different materials block signals differently. For example, drywall or wood only absorb a small portion of the signal, so the Wi-Fi can still pass through fairly well, but dense materials like concrete, brick, or metal are much harder to penetrate. Concrete and brick have tiny particles that scatter radio waves in all directions. This reduces the amount of signal that continues forward, making it weaker on the other side. That's why old houses with thick walls often have poor Wi-Fi coverage. Metal surfaces are even worse, because metal reflects electromagnetic waves. It can bounce the Wi-Fi signal away entirely. If your router is near a refrigerator, water heater, or metal door, your signal may drop dramatically. Water also weakens Wi-Fi, even the water inside walls or pipes. Wi-Fi operates at frequencies similar to those used in microwave ovens, which are absorbed by water molecules, so a wall with plumbing behind it can block more signal than you'd expect. Another factor is frequency. Modern routers use both 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz bands. A higher 5 GHz frequency can transmit more data, but has shorter range and worse wall penetration. That's why 2.4 GHz often works better through obstacles. Every time a Wi-Fi wave passes through a wall, a little energy is lost. After several walls, that loss adds up, like shining a flashlight through layers of tinted glass. The light eventually fades to almost nothing. Signal reflections can also create interference. When waves bounce off multiple surfaces, they overlap, sometimes canceling each other out in certain spots. This creates dead zones where the signal seems to vanish. The distance between your router and device also matters. Wi-Fi strength drops exponentially with distance, even in open air. Add a few walls, and the decline becomes noticeable very quickly. That's why router placement is crucial. Keeping it in a central, open area, away from corners or metal obstacles, helps the signal reach more rooms evenly. So next time your Wi-Fi slows down in the bedroom, remember, it's not just your internet provider, it's physics. Every wall, pipe, and piece of furniture between you and your router is part of the invisible battle your signal has to fight. That's it for today's video. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I will keep sharing more practical knowledge about everyday life. See you next time.